Hi, everybody. We're back
Howdy.
again. Yeah, I'm excited to share some more with you. Um, Last week we talked about holding everything loosely, all of our concepts about ourselves, who we are, um, how the world works, all of that. And the reason we wanted to do that is because today we want to talk a little bit more about who we really are. And we've got so many labels on ourselves about who we are. You know, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a professional in some way. But who we really are is, of course, way um, beyond that or deeper than that.
Deeper, sure. Who we really are is great health, common sense, wisdom, resilience, creativity. And we experience all of that when we're in a settled space. We feel like we've come home.
Yeah, and who we really are is something that's never really changed about ourselves. You know, when I look into the eyes of a newborn child, there's something that's so fresh and new and just taking in the whole world. And then I think of my own life and how I grew, and I don't see life as I think a young child sees life. But when I look in the mirror and I kind of ask the question, who's looking? It's the same essence that's looking that was looking when I was like in third grade.
Yeah.
There's something that doesn't change. There's something that has never changed, despite all that I've gone through, the changes in my body, the changes in my health, the changes in my relationships, everything. So there's this aspect of each of us that never changes. That's our core essence. And when we understand that we have this essence that never changes, that can really free up a lot of our energy and thinking about what we have to do to make life work. Because there's something about us that is already complete and whole and doesn't need to change. It can't change. It is by its essence. What Connie was saying, this wisdom and this love and this compassion. And so we really have a foundation to live a really healthy and productive life just by being aware of and connecting with who we really are.
Yeah, and what's so neat about it is who we really are has no habits, has no
Mm.
addictive patterns, is never touched ultimately by disaster, great difficulty that we may have experienced for sure in our lives. It is just this pure essence that remains pure, which I love that.
Yeah, so we thought for this coming week, it might be fun to just reflect on this aspect that doesn't change about us. It's kind of a revolutionary idea in a way because the life, the physical form of life that we're all so familiar with is constantly changing, is always in flux, is so fluid. And yet, if I look closely, I see that what is actually experiencing it all, what is looking, has never changed.
And a good thing to do is something fun is look in the mirror and notice who's looking. Is it me, a 75-year-old woman, or is it that young, pure innocence that I am at my core?
Ageless.
Ageless. Very good. And did you want to say more? Okay, so today we did a wonderful dish with a lot of veggies from the garden with split peas. That's really good. So check out the recipe below and we'll connect again next week.
Great.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah.